but I read a manual.
Tell me you're joking.
This is cool. Let's go.
Well, the much-anticipated movie from James Cameron is out. Avatar is now playing, but should you see it, rent it, or skip it? Movie critic from FatGuysAtTheMovie.com, Kevin Carr, joins us now with the answer. All right, so James Cameron, of course, made blockbusters like Titanic, Terminator, Avatar now has been in the developing stages for quite some time now, right?
Well, it's his first film in 12 years.
Okay.
It's been 12 years since Titanic, and it's his first feature film.
Okay.
He did a couple smaller things since then.
It's a sci-fi movie.
Yeah.
With an interesting storyline. So tell us what happens.
150 years in the future, these people are going to another planet to mine a mineral, and since it's a hostile environment and they got an indigenous population there of these 8-foot-tall aliens, they then kind of put their brain into these genetically engineered aliens so they can interact with them. And it's sort of like, you know, a lot of people are comparing it. It's kind of like a Dances with Wolves kind of thing, where a guy goes and he lives with the indigenous population and gets to know them a little bit better. It's not the most original story. We've seen this before and the characters are okay, but the real reason to see this movie, as you can tell here, is the special effects and the action, the CGI. It's photorealistic CGI to the point that you can't tell what's real and what's not, and it looks absolutely fantastic. On the big screen, it's even better, and it's in 3D. If you get to go see it in the IMAX, unless you have a problem with that.
Right. Well, what we're hearing, GMA is reporting on Good Morning America that some people are getting a little nauseous from all of the movement. But if you can handle 3D, then you'll probably be okay.
Yeah, if you saw The Christmas Carol,
right,
you know, and you can handle that, you're going to be fine with Avatar.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I don't know if I handled it, but okay. So you probably saw Titanic and Terminator, right?
Oh yeah.
Is this better than that? Would you like?
It's different than Titanic. I mean, it's a very different movie, but and it's different than Terminator because he did that for $7 million at the beginning of his career. Right. This is much more into the special effects.
$300 million, they said it cost.
Yeah, but it's going to make its money back because it's a fantastic movie, and what I loved about this is it brought back the cinematic experience, like Paranormal Activity earlier this year. You have to go to the theater to experience it.
Okay. I took up way too much time talking about this.
That's okay.
Should we see it, rent it, or skip it?
See it.
See it. Yes. All right. Moving on. Next, Hugh Grant, Sarah Jessica Parker in Did You Hear About the Morgans? They play a power couple forced to relocate out of New York. Tell us about that. Is it good? What do you think? Well,
it's counter-programming. They always want to throw something out there for, you know, the people who don't want to see 8-foot-tall aliens. And this one's okay. Sarah Jessica Parker and Hugh Grant don't have really great chemistry. He's very charming, and he sort of is this ha 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 ha.
Really? I didn't notice.
She's a bit shrill in the movie, and it's okay. It's sort of like on the level of Maid of Honor, if you saw that last year, which is counter-programmed into Iron Man.
Of course I saw that.
Of course you did.
All right. Okay, so you're saying what to do this?
Rent it.
Rent it.
Unless you have to see it.
Okay, last one. Up in the Air, starring George Clooney. It's getting a lot of attention, obviously. It got 6 Golden Globe nominations. It's truly a recession movie, right?
Oh, yeah. It's about a guy who goes around and fires people for a living when they're downsizing. And it's similar to Jason Reitman's other film, Thank You for Smoking, where it's got you know, kind of a guy who does the devil's work. He does the bad, the ugly work, but he enjoys doing it, and then he kind of gets his worldview challenged. It's worthy of the hype, but don't go in with so much hype that you're going to get disappointed. It really is a fantastic movie, and Anna Kendrick, who's in the scene here, you'll recognize her from Twilight. She does a great job in this movie.
Oh,
she's actually a scene stealer, and she steals it from George Clooney at times, which is hard to do.
That is hard to do. Yeah. Very hard to do. All right, so should we see this, rent it, or skip it?
Oh, see it, absolutely.
See it. All right, we've got a lot of work to do then this weekend.
That's right. Go see movies this weekend.
Kevin Carr, thank you so much for joining us once again. We'll see you next week. Maybe it's Christmas, maybe not, but we'll see you next time.